remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around him. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
Just about set to go. And our pitcher in this game, Zack Greinke. Lots of punch outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Boog, he's coming up on nearly 3,000 strikeouts. Expect to see plenty of those today. Can't wait to watch him work.
At the plate, TJ Friedl. Off the mark there. And with that, we're underway in Kansas City. And he grounds one to the right side. Lopez whips it to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. And a big factor for them in recent games, Wil Myers.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Tap back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That's low, that's
Next
ball.
offering is downstairs. That's a slider for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Left field, way back there. And it is gone. His 7th home run of the season. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. Jonathan India at the plate. Fastball for a strike. Going 1. The Reds certainly hit on their first-round pick in 2018 where they took Jonathan India, the former Florida Gator. He turned into the National League Rookie of the Year in 2021.
Just an incredible season with the Cincinnati Reds that year.
In the dirt, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And he hits a ground ball right side. Lopez tosses to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But they're off to a good start. Back here at the ballpark. And on the mound today, Luke Weaver. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Bobby Witt Jr., the next to hit, takes outside. And there's the strike.
1-1.
Back to the mound. He caught it behind his back. It's there, and that's a great play. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. 1 down. And now here is Vinny Professor. No hits in the shutout last night. Foul ball.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
The 0-1. And that misses off the outside edge. So now 1-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
To the right side. But the game is tied as the run comes in. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tapped softly on the ground. Throws across the diamond, and they get Perez. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Jake Fraley. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. And forget it.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager.
Oh, wow, what a stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions, hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Next offering is in for a strike.
Boom, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Swings and misses, struck him out. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Just missed. And a foul ball. Next one is off the plate. 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next one just misses. And it's a full count. That one the other way. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Alexi Guevara. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. The other way. Friedel hauls it in, and there's one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Man at first with one gone. Now the third baseman, number 31. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Off the plate, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Cross stands at first with one out. Swings through that.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
1st and 2nd, 2 down. And 1-2.
1-2. Now.
To the right side, India. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. On to the 3rd inning. And now the first baseman, Luke Maile. They say it went. Maile, in his 7th season, 32 years old, and he's usually a catcher, but today he's starting at first. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Well, this will give his legs a break a little bit. Instead of being squatted down the entire game, he can be upright and just kind of stay close to first base over there.
So the lineup flips over and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. TJ Friedl. That's in for a strike. Started after it. Appeal to 3rd. And he held up. Trying to bunt his way on. To first, and he beats it. Now batting Michael Ciani. Grounded out his first time. Runner on the go. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. 2 away. Tyler Stevenson will hit next. Fastball in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Friedl off of first with 2 away. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Reds leave 1. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Weaver back to work. Lifted in the air right center field. Dunks one into left. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Weaver checks the runner. Witt back on a dive. Back over to first, and he's back again. Back to first, and again he's back safely. Another check to first, and a shocking development. He's safe again. Pickoff throw once again. Back in again. Just a weak fly ball this time. And it drops in.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Lined, and that's a base hit. The run comes in from second. We are tied at 2.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
1st and 2nd, no outs. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Coming home. 1 runs in. Runner around 3rd on his way to the plate. He's also in to score. 4-2 now.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Guevara stands in now, looks at that one inside. He's 0 for 1. Going to count 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Here comes the 0-1. Next offering is outside. 1 out and a runner at second. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Got him looking. Back-to-back strikeouts.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Number 31 stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Out towards right center field. Myers settles underneath it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run. Welcome back. Start of the 4th. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Jonathan India. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Slapped foul. The 0-2. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first, and a quick out, number 1. Now it's the Reds DH, Jake Fraley. And that one hit to first, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's there with a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked. But
and now this is down for a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they trail by 1.
Picks himself up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long. And
Myers goes. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Myers leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is down low. Late with the swing there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to
swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. In there for strike 1. Good eye right there.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next pitch misses. And that's ball 2.
2-2.
And now the count filled up 3-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. 3-2 on the way. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Guevara racing over to make the catch. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a Ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the catcher, MJ Melendez. And here it comes. In for a strike, 0-1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. Now 1 missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. That one gets down for a hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the right-hander deals. That one drifts inside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Nicky Lopez. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Nice grab on the run. That is the... And welcome back. Now it's going to be Luke Maile. There's the strike. In the air, left side. Guevara makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second, and it bangs up against the wall. Around second now, going for 3. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now, Michael Ciani. That one's in there, 0-1. Friedl stands at 3rd with 1 gone in the inning.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
On the ground out to short, and that one finds its way through. In to score from 3rd. It's 4-4.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now a chance to maybe...
Runner takes off. Line drive. And it's just foul. That was close. Tied at 4 and fouled off. The 1-2. That's a little bit low.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Popped up. Isbell makes the grab on the run. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonathan India. Off the mark there. Ball one.
1-0.
And that one pulled foul. Ball to strike. And the slider just misses.
2-1.
This one popped up right side. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. And next is the designated hitter, Jake Fraley. He's already homered in this game. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Dylan Coleman.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Here comes the 0-1.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a ground ball to first. Down the line, and it's foul. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Good job at that. Back here in Kansas City, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And here is Vinny Professor. Here comes the pitch. Tied him up inside with that one.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
On the ground. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Next is the designated hitter, Salvador Perez. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens. He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
2 outs. That's down and in. Action in the pen down there. Luis Cessa, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Young, the lefty, warming up as well. And a liner around into right center for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back singles. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now, and a base hit on a line. Guevara headed for the plate. 1 run's in. The second run scores, and they lead by 2. And here comes David Bell as Luis Cessa gets the ball now.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Next to hit, MJ Melendez. First offering misses the mark. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. To third. Tosses across to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. It's a two-run lead now at 6-4. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now, Wil Myers. Strike 2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And a 1-2. And another ball. Just missed.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
In the air, left field. Guevara ranging back. Brings it in. And there's one down. And now, Spencer Steer. Ball 1, no strikes. Coleman, a 6'5" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. And he pumps it a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
The 2-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The pitch.
Ball. You got a full count.
Good job to fight that one off. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. The punch out there. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Kyle Isbell. And the pitch. That's in there. Isbell, 26 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. That's inside. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Friedl squeezes it, and there's one away. Back to the top of the lineup, and stepping in is the speedy Bobby Witt Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Nicky Lopez. And first offering is fouled off. Oh, he can't squeeze it. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, here's Luke Maile. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Aroldis Chapman.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
That catches the top part of the zone, and the count is 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 1 out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Right side, Lopez. And a couple of quick outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Ciani. In there, and it's 0-1. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. So 2 down. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit. There goes the runner. Pitch inside. Throw. Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Next pitch is outside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Can't field it cleanly. The run comes in from second, and now they trail by 1.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
This one in the air right field, and that one gets down. Fair ball. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now the DH, Jake Fraley. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Cross brings it in for the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds. TJ Antone.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Professor leading things off and takes a strike. 1 for 3. That one way outside, and the count is 1-1. Kicks and fires. Sliced hard but foul. Next offering misses. 2-2.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. And the batter now, Salvador Perez. That one hit to right. Ciani pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Now here is Alexi Guevara. And there's the strike.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. Bullpen activity starting up now. Ian Gibaut loosening up for manager David Bell. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back. And now it's going to be Will Myers. Now into the ball game on defense. Nate Eaton. He'll be out in left field. A new arm into the game. The righty, Josh Stamont.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
That one in there across the letters. Next pitch is popped up. Makes the grab, and there's 1 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
And 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
1-1.
Swings and misses, and it's 1-2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
And that is that. And one back here in Kansas City. Here's the center fielder, Gavin Cross. Strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
The wind of the pitch. Fly ball down the line. Siani makes the grab, one down.
The batter, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, number 31. That one not close. Ball one. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. And here is MJ Melendez. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Up the middle, on the run, throw to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Welcome back. We go to the 9th. Now at the plate, Luke Maile. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Got him swinging.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
He's 2 outs away. Michael Siani digs in now. Strike one.
0-1.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And there's a foul ball. In the dirt, blocked. And the runner stays where he is. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
On the mound now, Scott Barlow. He last pitched 2 days ago. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a 3-2. And that one ripped to left, and that's just foul. Ground ball up the middle. Throw to first. That'll do it. And the Royals strand the tying run on base to win it.
But when you're on a 7-game losing streak, you've been both bad and unlucky. This win will be their reset button. I think now all of a sudden the ball will start to bounce their way, and before you know it, they'll be getting those breaks, and the other team will go home frustrated.
6-5 the final here today. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.